exercise, we are asked to measure angles. We know that we measure an angle using a tool called a protractor. We have the example protractor here that's used on Khan Academy. So let's review our steps for using the protractor. The first step says to line up the vertex of the angle with the vertex point of the protractor. So we have this point right here, that's the vertex point of the protractor. So I'm going to take the vertex point of my protractor and I'm going to line it up with the vertex of my angle. You can see that the vertex point is lined up with the vertex of the angle. The second step says to spin the protractor until one ray lines up with A0 line and the other ray is on the protractor. We don't want to move the vertex. We want it to stay where it is. We're just going to spin the protractor. Vertex is still lined up. Okay, I've lined this ray up with the 0 line, with the 0 on the outside. So my third step tells me to read up from that 0 to the other ray to find the measure of the angle. So I'm going to use the outside numbers and I'm going to read up all the way to the other ray, and I can see that this angle is 100 degrees. Going back and looking at our steps, I could have lined up the other ray with the other 0 line. So if I had lined it up this way, this ray down here would be lined up with the inner number 0. So I would read up from that 0 and I would still see that my angle is in fact 100 degrees. So let's label that. And that's how we measure an angle.